Right, we are live for Ultimate General Civil War, our first time playing this game. We have just uploaded it, and we are getting right into the nitty-gritty, seeing what the hoopla is over this game. Never played this title before, so far it is looking pretty good. I'm going to do a little bit of a sound check here, just to make sure everything sounds squared away. Okay, the video feed is looking good. My voice sounds good. So I'm going to pull up the live chat here. Beautiful. Okay. So we are good on the sound, and we've got the chat up. So I have no idea what's going on here. First time ever. But I've heard some good things about this title. And we're kind of in that genre right now, especially after finishing the old Civil War Generals 2. It's a beautiful map right there. Beautiful map. Okay. Let's look at the options here. I feel like that's a little bit zoomed out, 1920, 1080, but I'll leave that up to everybody. Doesn't have any difficulty here in the options. Historical battle, custom battle. Oh, you can make your own custom battles? Or it's already set? Not sure about that. These are the historical battles. Okay. Let's just go into campaign.
A house divided against itself cannot stand. This government cannot endure permanently. Half slave and half free.
I rise, Mr. President, for the purpose of announcing to the Senate that I have
I don't know, there's some
satisfactory
background
evidence
dialogue there, I guess.
that the state of Mississippi, by a solemn ordinance
Okay,
of
so
her
you can
people
pick.
in convention assembled, has declared her separation
Apparently you
from
can
the
pick
United
which,
States.
kind of skills you have. So, Army Organization, Reconnaissance, Organization Training, and Organizational Logistics. Let's go with the training here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay, it goes through like your story. Okay, so well, might as well just go with training here too, although medicine might be beneficial. Yeah, let's go with that. And we'll go with this business. Okay, so now we pick which side we want. So we'll start off with the Union here. It kind of gives you a whole deal when you start a campaign on what kind of skills and advantages you have. Oh, this is the difficulty. Okay. So see, it says here gold and recruits minus 10%. Enemy strength plus 15%. But reputation drop plus 25. Over here it's kind of the opposite. You get more money, the enemy's weaker, but your reputation is a lot lower. We'll just go right down the middle with the Brigadier General option here. So there's no penalties or strength. Okay. So we have no politics and no reconnaissance. But we got good economy, medicine, and logistics. Oh, enter your name. Okay. So far, use advisor? Maybe. Welkie Knights, hell yeah. Will you be the ultimate general? We'll find out, my friend. I appreciate you coming in, Welkie Knights. I don't know, because this is our first time playing this game. So it probably has, I'm assuming, a tutorial to go through it. Yeah, this is probably the tutorial. According to our scouts, the garrison should not exceed 3,000 soldiers. We must capture the town before rebel reinforcements arrive via railroad. Okay. It's advised to use your vanguard to clear the town's perimeter from skirmishes or other threats. The rest of your forces are en route and will arrive from the southwest. Clear the town's perimeter. Okay, so... Oh, so this is me. Okay. So this is probably a unit here. Oh, I like how it's got like, okay. So your general here... Oh, I like how you can move them. Okay. I'm assuming double-clicking speeds them up. I like how your general kind of has this bubble. And everybody that's in the bubble. So right here we have a... How do I look at the... Okay, 1st Division, 208 soldiers of Stockton here. Same with Schaefer, he's got... Ooh, that's not good. Getting some sniper fire. I wanted to see kind of what... Oh, I can see by the icon. This is an infantry division, and these are like skirmishers. Okay, so you can't kind of lay them out. Somewhat. Fall back. Charge. Halt. These guys apparently are not shooting. Do they have to be closer? Perhaps these skirmishers have to be a little bit closer. Hope it turns out alright. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have no idea. We're getting ripped up right now. Your reinforcements have arrived. Head to town. Okay, now they're firing. Oh, you can kind of zoom in a little bit. Okay. You know what we're going to do here? Take these guys. Man, he did some damage to us on them hilltops, didn't he? They might not be able to get him. Let's see. Where's the halt? Wow, those skirmishers are tough. Oh, there you go. Yeah, just hold right there. Elsewhere, what did we get over here? A supply wagon. Not sure what the supply wagon does. Other than I'm assuming just keeps some, wait a second. Man, these guys are getting chewed up. Oof. See, that's kind of interesting, that line infantry. Was exhausted. Probably shouldn't have the general over there. Alright, let's pull these guys back over here. I have no idea what's going on here. We're just still figuring this out. our artillery. Well, that infantry brigade is in retreat. This is a much smaller brigade of the Confederates here. It's like skirmishers. They ripped that infantry brigade up. So there's definitely going to be some figuring out here to do. Okay, wait a second here. Get in line here. It's kind of getting the controls down. It's going to take a minute. I wonder if there's an option to see. Okay. Keep our general on our supply wagon here. So he's kind of moving out a little bit. He's slightly abandoning the position. Oh, so the artillery's got fairly decent range here. Alright, I've got this cavalry here. What is this eyeball movement? You got this. Looks to be much newer than Civil War Generals 2. Oh yeah, it's a lot newer. You know, it's only a couple years old, this game. You got this. I appreciate the thumbs up. It's just kind of figuring it out. You know, this is our first time playing this, so we don't have a clue. You know what we could do? Whoa, look at the damage on that. My goodness. Doesn't seem to be anything behind us. We'll pull this infantry up here. Limber, unlimber. Oh, okay. Artillery is mad effective. This is definitely where our strength is over here. These two infantry brigades and the two artillery. Okay, no. Let's take you. Perfect. It's cavalry. Should we unlimber these two? Let's unlimber. Let's see what that does. Okay, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. Keep them firing. As far as I can tell, it's pretty basic, the controls here. There's not like a lot of unique options in this title. Supply cannons, supply small arms. I was trying to see where their ammo was. No matter. Man, this poor infantry brigade here has been taking a pound in this battle. Zook brigade. They have been getting ripped up. Okay, you guys run over there. Okay, there's no unique shot on the cannon. As in canister shot or artillery shot. Seems to just be generic. Okay, I can tell these two guys are actually out of range. But let's keep them out of range for now. I'm going to range this skirmisher. To be only 2 bridges to get across here. This is interesting. I'm glad they're taking it easy on this first battle. Because we don't have a clue what's going on. But I do like it. It is beautiful. Okay, something's going on over here. Pull that cavalry up over here. He might be trying to charge us. I don't know if the cavalry has ranged capability. Pull them over here. See, it shows they have a range right here. This little arc. Oh, okay, some of the units are within the arc. Okay. So we've got that kind of figured out. Wait. You can kind of give them odd orders. Yeah, get back across that bridge. I'm not sure how he's able to hit us. Looks like we finally broke that position. Our artillery sealed the deal. This might be a bit of a slower pace deal, where you really got to use your artillery. Okay, that ain't good. You guys need to get up there quick. And you two, get up here quick. Alright, all of you just hold this bridge. Dude, I can't even tell if there's music or not. Is there music to this game? That I don't know. Oh, because the music volume's down low. I couldn't even hear it. I can hear the sound effects on my end, but... Okay, he's gonna flank us, but hopefully our artillery here... Yeah, fire on that guy. Okay, tell you what, just... charge. I'm gonna turn this guy. Yeah, cut him up. Alright, halt. Fire in their backs. Okay, making some headway. And he's got an artillery. Right there. You keep him busy. You cover the road. Alright, skirmishers creep back up. Zook, you just stay where you're at. You're so damaged. Bring that cavalry up here. We're going to bring the general and the supply wagon up. Help out this infantry here. Oh my goodness. You need to fire. We might have lost one of our artillery units. Maybe they'll recover, I don't know. Okay, he recovered. Oh, I can see their morale. Yeah, watching their morale down here is kind of... Ammo. These guys are out of ammo. Okay, pull them back then. We'll get them close to the supply truck. You just cover the artillery there. Good thing we brought our cavalry up here to assist. He tried to charge our brigade right there. Exhausted. Yeah, cut him down. Oh, I guess you're not able to. Okay, whoa. You just stay back here. Alright, bring this up. Tell you what we'll do. We'll bring the supply wagon down here. Oh, I wonder if the green is the morale or if it's the... that green bar up there. Oh, the little blue bar. The green bar is the morale. Down here on the icons, the big green bar is the morale. The little blue bar is ammunition. Okay, why is that wagon? Kind of glitching out there on the bridge. Oh yeah, see now he's getting ammunition. Okay. We have figured out the ammunition deal. Rebel forces sighted on our right. Yep, another huge infantry brigade for the Confederates. Dang it. Alright, get this guy up here. I know you're exhausted. Turn off the double quick. Nope. Stop. See, we might have charged the,
Fall back.
we might have come across the river too quick. Oh, that was devastating volley he just did on us. Okay. Pull back. Pull back a little bit. Alright. We've got our skirmishers here. We're going to get everybody across the bridge there. Forget the south side here. This Law Brigade for the Confederacy, they got that locked down tight. Yeah, artillery is like the only way to go. It seems like on some of these positions. Although our cannons are doing a pretty good job here. It's not really how I'd like it laid out. Ooh, our cavalry slightly recovered here. Oh, nice, nice. Nice holding them back. Ooh, they're in trouble. Okay. I'm getting that. Music might be situational. It doesn't sound like there's any during combat. Yes, I haven't been hearing any music, although I don't know. It's just the tutorial too, I think. Or it's just the first mission. Oh, my goodness. It's a little nerve-wracking because I've never played this before, but I'm understanding the premise of how this works. Yeah, Harlan Brigade for the Confederacy is fresh. They got like 580 troops. A lot of our brigades are getting a little bit whittled down here. Alright, Walton, you need to recover. Everybody's got ammo, but not everybody has. Okay, why are you skirmishers falling back? It's a little tricky here. Hold on. Where's the skirmishers? Get up there. Oof. That's brutal. Another cavalry charge from the Union. Okay. Oh, nice. It actually worked. We're actually cutting them up. Okay, these guys are keeping him busy. Let's have our artillery get rid of his gun. Ooh. Look at all the Union bodies over here. We were getting cut up in the town. Okay, I think... Wow, he's still chasing them down. Yeah, you have to be very strategic in this. You can't just go in here just pushing them to the side so easily. Our cavalry is chasing down these skirmishers so bad. They're all the way on the other side of the map. They've got terrible morale, though. Okay, at least I understand the ammo and the morale right now. Let's have our two artillery fire on this brigade. Oh, see, now he's coming around the south. He's trying to flank our artillery here. Alright, fire on Harlan's brigade. Let's take our skirmishers. See, now we'll be in the town. I guess they just fire on anything within range. Kind of hard to see there. I might need to change the option on the arc. Because if you look now, the arc, it's kind of black outline. And it's kind of hard to see where the target... Oh my goodness. Fire on Harlan's brigade. Yeah, he's still strong down here. We've got our supply and our general in the center of town here. No, don't do that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Capture the train station. Save. Let me check the, I was going to see if there's an objective list. Well, never mind. So much for the objective list. Well, that was pretty fortunate. We had a safe right before the end of that first mission. What in the world? Okay. We did terrible. That was terrible performance. However, it was our first foray into this deal. Okay. Hold Felipe. Okay, the train station. Some of these brigades of ours just got smashed. He had it looks like our 2 artillery brigades had the most kills. That Loomis had a lot of kills, infantry. I think Loomis and Walton were the 2 infantry brigades up at the top. Zook, he just got demolished. That infantry brigade we had at the beginning, we played that all wrong. Okay, I think we're kind of understanding a little bit the controls. Goods, okay. Rescued, captured. I guess that's just items you get for beating. So let's see here. Strength. Okay, it shows each side. So he had 5 guns, no cavalry, but he had like 3,600 infantry to start. We had like 1,300 less infantry, but we had 10 guns and 200 cavalry. We inflicted 2,000, and we about knocked out all 5 of his guns. Yeah, he did major damage to us, but next battle. We didn't know what we were doing. Ooh, we get a little medal. How nice is that? Battle reward, career points, and reputation. Accept. Okay, what in the world is going on here? So this is probably why you need to really take care of your officer is dead. You need to replace him. And what is that? That's for the guns? So it doesn't give you any details. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter the details. It's more of just what rank they are. So we'll give that artillery a lieutenant colonel. So these two guns, how do we replenish? Okay, that's how you upgrade. Ordnance field. Damage, efficiency, reloading. Yeah, the ordnance is pretty nice. That Napoleon might be real nice. But it's our first time through. We're not too concerned. Okay, now, here's what I'm trying to figure out. I can see how we can upgrade the weapons. In our first division, we have 2 infantry brigades and 2 artillery brigades. Now, how do we upgrade the amount of men? Okay, so up here you have the average recruits, and then you have your money. So right here, if I was going to get this artillery back up to having 5 guns, it would cost 31 men and 1,500. So we'll do the same with this. It won't cost any money, but it'll cost 56 men. So that should drop to 3413. Perfect. Our elementary math is coming in handy right now. Well, goal was met, so mission complete. There was a mission timer. I didn't even notice if there was a mission timer. Although, from what I've learned on this game, is there is mission timers. So I'm not 100% sure on that. So that doesn't seem that bad. Let's just get it up to 500 or 600. Each of our infantry brigades here. So I think I'm kind of figuring out the upgrade deal here. That number is how you're going to be able to replenish your forces. Create a new division. Sure. Okay, so each division can have 5 brigades in it. Our 5th slot here, our 1st division, our 5th slot. Oh, okay, this gives you supply. I guess this gives you the supply for the upcoming battle. I'm going to put it at 1,000 just to be safe. Increase organization skill in order to have a 5th brigade. Okay. So I just purchased a 2nd division. So in our 2nd division, let's get an infantry and some skirmishers and a cavalry. Oh. That's expensive. Right, we'll just get a 500-man brigade here. And some skirmishers. Don't really like that. Hold on. The hunter rifle here seems like it has a very low reloading rate. I don't see the hunter on this list.
Sir, yes, sir!
And we'll make another skirmisher here. The hunter might just be the starting. We'll just give him the starting weapon. Okay, why can I not create that? Oh, you have to pick a weapon. Okay, so we can't have a cavalry, but right now we've kind of replenished our army here. On this first corps, we have 3 infantry brigades, 2 sharpshooter, and 2 artillery. Let's put our supply up to 2,000 because I don't know what this battle's going to entail. Okay, we're on the Army tab. Armory tab. Oh, this is how you can... Oh, okay. This armory tab is apparently how you can purchase more weapons. Let's double check our guns for our infantry brigades. Currently have a Springfield 1842. Looks like the Springfield 1855 is a lot better, as is the Harper's Ferry. So it says here we have available 283. Okay, that's right. So, for example, if I wanted to upgrade this Bristow Infantry Brigade, if I wanted to change their weapon from the Springfield 1842 to the 1855, I'll need at least 500, and I only have 283. So if I go to the armory, the Springfield 1855, in stock 68. So I could purchase 220. Oh no, that was selling them. Okay, never mind. Okay, I got you. So right here, I could actually buy. I don't know, that's a little confusing. Next tab, barracks. Okay, let's see here. Wounded. Bobby Woods. Maybe he'll get better. Career. 1 career point. Let's up our reconnaissance up 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's advised to have some ammo. Okay, well, we got 2,000 in there. We're good. Okay. The Yankee General Game Time has become a nemesis of our army. We cannot flank him. We cannot charge him without losing half our forces. Mr. President, we need at least one more corps to deal with him. Lieutenant General Rick Kimball. Does it seem like, Vulcan Knight says, does it seem like the brigade morale and efficiency goes down the more troops you have in it? I guess it makes sense. You know, when we were messing around with the tab there and kind of increasing the amount of troops, it did seem like everything was going down. So, I'm not sure about that. It might be a fine balance where you don't want to have too big of a brigade. I think I'm just going to ease my way up slowly, doing a little bit larger each battle. Another message here. Although manpower shortages are critical, we are reassigning 2,500 of our valuable veterans to help you overcome the threat of game time. Okay, so I get it. So these are captured messages. Like enemy messages that you receive. Urgent report. 7,000 troops recruited in Tennessee are sent by rail to oppose your army. We hope you can respond to this matter. Colonel Brad Douglas. Okay, so right now we're on the overland map. First Bull Run. Distress call. Okay, so it gives you a choice whether you want to play the first Bull Run battle, Grand Battle, or this Distress Call, 15th of June, 21st of July. Okay, so let's do the Distress Call first. I think because it's got these little palms on it, it kind of notes it's like a Grand Battle. So it's probably a battle you have to play. And this non-highlighted battle is probably an extra battle that is optional, but you probably want to play it to get the experience. So right down here it says it gives you the results on... See, even if you get defeated, you still get money and men, but you just don't get as much if you win it, if that makes sense. So your newly formed army is needed urgently for the protection of our supply station near Manassas Railroad Junction. We are evacuating the region, which is very supportive of the Confederates. Our supplies, arms, and ammunition must be secured. Okay, so let's do the distress call battle here. And that'll be good. That means tomorrow we can start fresh with that Battle of Bull Run, I'm thinking. The rebels are desperate to get their hands on more weapons and send troops to attack. The garrison is not enough to stop them. Your mission is to arrive on time and repel the attackers. Okay, no detail about the enemy army. Here's our army. We have 3 infantry, 2 skirmisher, 2 artillery, and a supply wagon. Zero guns. Why do we have 0 guns? I wonder why it says that. Because we got 2 artillery. Alright, defense supply depot. Oh, okay. Oh, I got you, okay. So you kind of click your core, and you put your core where it can be. So this is our army. You can remove and assign. So maybe some of the bigger battles, they have different deployment zones. And you can pick, oh, I want this core over here or this core over here. On this optional battle here, it just has the 1 spot. So we just put our core right there. Required core. And you can go to start or you can go to camp. Let me click on camp first. Okay, so camp is just back to this screen. Okay, the game is forgiving on letting you get set up because it gives you an extra chance. It gives you an extra chance to, you know, oh wait, I don't want to start the battle yet. I want to reset up my army. And if that's the case, you just click on the camp button and it goes back to that previous screen. Looking at the map right now, in the west, it's got a blue arrow. So either that's where we are coming from, or we start in the middle, or we have reinforcements coming that way. And it has the red arrow in the east and in the north, which is kind of telling us that mostly the enemy will be coming from the east and north. Per the pre-battle intelligence, as best as I could figure. Okay, our supply depot is in danger of being overrun. The vanguard of your army move quickly to reinforce it. So the Confederates are coming from these two directions. Okay, so these are men that aren't part of our corps, but that were already stationed in the camp, because we didn't have the cavalry. And our army should be coming from this direction. Okay, wait a second here. Okay, let's put this infantry brigade here, and this brigade over here. We'll have our general and our supply wagon come up here. Select and hold to rotate. So I guess you only can place it inside that square. So just start the battle. Okay, what are you? You're an infantry brigade? Pull you out. Alright, let's get the general and the supply wagon in that camp. This infantry brigade, move it over here. These guys, I guess we'll just keep them in the camp like that. And this cavalry will keep it in the center. So we're going to go with that setup. So we do have a little bit more. Pull this skirmisher back here a little bit. This cavalry, pull him up here. He'll keep an eye on things up here. So our supply wagon in general will keep the morale of these guys in good shape. This Woods infantry brigade here, we'll just have them hang out in the camp. I've got our cavalry over here to keep an eye. Okay, that's a good position, I think. Definitely gonna need some okay, you need to fire. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Change our skirmishers over here. Alright, charge right there. Oh, yo. This will be a little bit better, I think. Okay, he's roughing him up. Go ahead, attack that unit. Oh, he's got a bunch of cavalry here. Let's take this skirmisher, pull him back here, assist in the center, because he's kind of messing us up in the center. Yeah, charge, charge, charge. Alright, let's pull these guys back. It's getting hot and heavy over here. My goodness. Good control of that wagon. Because that's actually our wagon. Okay, skirmishers, come back up here. You guys just stay in the camp. Oh man, we are getting roughed up right here. Okay, we have control of the supply wagon again. Alright. You guys come over here. Skirmishers, come over here. Where is our other infantry? Way back here. The rebels are too many, but your soldiers arrived just in time. Advance and secure the supply depots. So perhaps you weren't meant to really hold so heavy. That's all right. All right, cavalry, sit back here. You come up. Oh, I think I understand the skirmishers now. The music is not messing around, get you pumped for the action. The threat of game time. I know that was kind of funny in the captured dispatches. Like, this is not that big of a threat here. Wow, okay. So we might have played this engagement here a little bit wrong. Let's fall back here. Give our artillery a chance to get deployed. Let's get Wood's brigade here. Cavalry over here. Pull our supply wagons here. It might have been more beneficial playing this battle. Kind of sit back. Okay, I'm going to have this Loomis infantry brigade over here. We're going to bring this infantry brigade up here. And our 2 artillery, I'd like to get them right about here. That'd be perfect. Okay, we're getting a bit of an organization battle line here formed up. Richard's going to sneak up behind him here. He's way out of the way. Yeah, the skirmishers tend to fall back. I wasn't understanding how that was working, but now I kind of understand that's the skirmishers' deal. Is they tend to fire, and then they pull back pretty quick. I'm hoping now that our artillery is in position. Alright, keep them happy. Come on, General, get up there. Ooh, that's a bad angle. Alright, where'd our cavalry go? Oh, have the cavalry attack that artillery. That would be nice. My goodness, he is just charging right up the middle. Alright, get back up there, skirmishers. Cavalry. Oh, there's his supply wagon. Man, this guy right here, Evans' brigade, is just charging in the center here. But he's definitely getting crossfire now. Now we can. I wonder if there's a way to get him to, like, hold in place. Okay, he's got 2 artillery brigades. But we're charging one of them right now. Nice. Ooh. Man. Confederates ain't playing on this battle. Alright, get up there on the double quick. Yeah, see, our artillery's got free range on the battlefield right here. Might move this guy up a little bit. I think we roughed up that one. Charged that other artillery. We destroyed. Our cavalry destroyed one of his artillery positions out in the open. I'm about to get another one here. Richard's infantry brigade is routing right now. Alright, halt. Our skirmishers are going to pull back, but our infantry brigades here will hold. Oh, charge that. Charge that artillery. It is a lot of pull back and then recover and then come back. It's not so much that they get routed off the field completely, as you would think. For example, this Richards Infantry Brigade we had, he got routed one time, he recovered in the woods, came back, then he got routed again, and now he's recovered already. So it's not so quick that they can destroy you. Nice job from our cavalry. Our cavalry just absolutely owned both of his artillery. So now they can just kind of sit right here and just hang out for an opportunity. Have our artillery fire in the center. Oh yeah, we got this battle. We understand how this game is working a lot better here. The skirmishers are just weird because they pull back pretty quick. Alright, get our supply wagon up there. Everybody's still good on ammo. We got another skirmisher. We got 4 skirmishers on this battle. Oh, I think I see the artillery. I think if they're close enough. Oh man, the artillery is good in this game. Okay, he's losing now. Okay, infantry pullback. Don't get too carried away. I'm not sure how well the infantry can be stationed in front of a artillery. If they take a lot of friendly fire or not. Kind of hoping these guys can flank this Daniel Brigade here. And our artillery is just chewing them up. Don't know how he's flanked. Empty? How are you empty? Oh, you've already used... Oh, okay, I got you. You only have 114. You've already used your supply. See, now... take our skirmishers. Okay, whoa. I'll move them up. Oh, nice crossfire. And he's taking artillery fire too. Takes a minute to get used to the controls. Yeah, this battle's going much better. Alright, pull the general up so he can... See, our cavalry can kind of sneak behind. We lost that brigade. That brigade finally broke. I think when you lose the icon, you cannot finish the mission. You can finish the mission or continue your fight. What does that mean? I never did pay attention to the time. We're going to continue the fight. We want to win this. No mercy. Especially if we can get our artillery up here. What if we charge that infantry brigade there? Oh, he's got another artillery right there. Yeah, get in there, take them. Skirmishers, get over there. Cavalry needs to take out that artillery. So he had 3 artillery brigades. Nobody leaves standing. Only at least wounded. Yeah, we're not leaving any prisoners. I guess there was a timer. That's one thing I didn't pay attention to. Was the timer. I think the cavalry has a hard time getting through the woods up here. That might be their deal. Oof, we are taking a beating right there. Alright, tell you what, these 3... I just charged with all of the infantry. And our skirmishers are gonna hit them from the side. The artillery still have ammunition. Oh, nice. Dude, the cavalry just ripped apart their artillery. Oh, there's a supply wagon too. This was way better. This battle went way better than first one, that's for sure. Oh yeah, we're roughing him up. So we've completed the objectives, but I don't think we did it in time, so I don't know if it's going to give us the full victory. But as we said, no surrender. We're going to try eliminating this clown. Skirmishers move up here. We did lose a skirmisher though. Oh, out of ammo. Yeah, we're roughing that cavalry up. Route. Nice, okay. I wonder if we can find a supply wagon. There's Johnston. Yeah, some of our gentlemen are starting to run out of ammunition here. Alright, let's go ahead and end that here. Finish. Yeah, we did a lot better. We didn't lose any artillery, but we destroyed a lot of his. Our infantries are still taking a big beating though, but we did pretty good. Completed all the goals. Oh, some of these guys got promoted a little bit. So we captured some Cook and Brother rifles, 3 6-pounders, and a lot more 1842s we captured. Yeah, that went really well. Oh, nice. So we got more moolah, more population, or soldiers, I guess you can use, and an additional career point. So this career point, enemy info, trivial. So I put one more in the reconnaissance there, just to get a little bit of the enemy info. You know what? Forget about that. Logistics, ammo 20%. Organization, max brigades 4. Okay, organization is good because we can have more troops. The armory. Alright, now we can have a 4th brigade in our battle here. I almost feel like I should get rid of some of the skirmishers. That was a lot of skirmishers. Let's add a additional infantry brigade here. Whew, 1,000 dudes. We could give them this Lorenz. But let's put it down to about 600 or so. Let's give him the Lorenz. It should be a little bit better rifle. So now we can kind of up the size. These guys actually were at about 150. If I'm not mistaken, we had them at about 150.
Yes, sir.
And we could actually make them 200. For this next battle. Our artillery.
Sir, yes, sir! Yes, sir.
Give them 6 guns each now. This infantry brigade, we just made it. So all we need to do on this screen is bring Loomis, Walton, and Bristow up to snuff. Because they encountered some casualties. I'd like to... Yeah, the morale and efficiency does go down. Oh, I think that's because... Okay, that happens when a lot of the soldiers die. I think I understand that mechanic. That's hard to explain, but the reason the efficiency, morale, and stamina is everything is high is because this 176 guys that are left in that brigade, they've got experience. So see, the rookie numbers, when you select the rookie, it shows the rookie numbers go down. But when you click on the veteran numbers, it doesn't matter how big the brigade gets, the guys that are veterans, it still stays like that. So that's like the veterans in there, that's their stats, this 176. But the rookie stats are all low. And if you got it really high, it goes very low. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's as best as I can figure that number. Let's get them up to snuff on the amount of troops here. And we're just guessing on the numbers here. No idea what a proper size of a brigade is. So we've increased our artillery to an extra gun each, and our skirmishers have 200 in each now instead of 150. The only thing about our infantry, he's got a good rifle, but these three are still rocking this starting weapon. Okay, so we still have plenty of this Lorenz here, which has the Palmetto and Springfield. They about have the same stats, it looks like. The Lorenz here has significantly better efficiency rating. And we have 3271. So we're going to get them on the Lorenz. Try to get everybody on the Lorenz right now. Yeah, see, so now we still got like 1,400 Lorenz rifles to use. So he's rocking a Sharps. He's rocking a Sharps. Anything that's... Keep them with the Sharps. Our artillery, though, I find myself a bit of an artillery person. We might try with this 12-pounder Napoleon. We've got 18 that we can use. It's got high damage. Okay, right there you can see the difference in the damage. Give him that 12-pounder Napoleon. Same with you. Ooh, okay, our first corps here is getting pretty stout. We have to upgrade our organization skill to get a 5th brigade. That'll be something to work on. The supply on the next battle. Let's put it at 5,000. Save. Perfect. Okay, I made a nice save there. Okay. Let me catch up on the chat. Ultimate General doesn't need politics. I guess driving them away works too. Say again, the 1,000-dude brigade? I think veterans cost more to use. That might be the case. Yeah, 1,000-man brigade? I don't know. That'd be... I mean, we have the... we theoretically could put this guy up to 1,000. If we wanted to. Let's put everybody at...
Sir, yes, sir!
Let's put the 4 infantry at 700.
Sir, yes, sir!
And it'll get us a little bit stronger across the board here. So all of our brigades here have gotten much larger. And I think that optional battle was a good... We've had a good little bit of practice there in the first couple battles of the game. Okay. Save before we go into the next battle here. Okay, barracks. I don't know what to do with that guy. Okay, every brigade has a leader. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. The armory, I still haven't quite figured out this deal. Like the Lorenz. Okay, so when you... Oh, the shop. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's flip-flopped on me. My brain has got this area. Learn from my mistake. Must be dyslexic or something. This is the armory. This is what we have in stock available to use. This is the shop. Wait, excuse me. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. This is the shop. So this is where we can actually buy stuff. But oddly enough, it doesn't have that many to purchase. Like this 1855. We want to buy that. They only have 63 available. So if we bought this 1855, all 63 of them, we'd have about 350 or so of those. So we could make a brigade, a 350-man brigade with those. But need more guns, essentially. But you only have so many available to purchase. But the Lorenz, we still have plenty available to purchase. In stock, we only have one in our armory. But in our... Yeah, it shows it. It actually shows it here. So it shows you everything. It's just learning the screen. For example, this Harper's Ferry 1855 rifle. We have 0 in our armory, but there's 28 in the shop. So if you wanted to equip them, if you wanted to equip it with that, it's going to cost you more because you got to buy it from the shop. Whereas here, it has no weapon cost because we have plenty of this rifle in our armory. So that kind of finally makes sense to me. Which the artillery was the same deal. In the shop, we have this available in our stockpile. Over here is what you can purchase. If that makes sense. So we totally switched up our artillery. So look at this 24-pound howitzer. Sheesh! Sheesh! That's a fat gun right there. If we make another artillery brigade, we might do a howitzer. Alright. Battle map. I recommend you strengthen our positions after the events of Distress Call. Game Time's army is perfectly able to destroy us now that we are more vulnerable. Please do not hesitate and send to our surviving army at least a few more divisions. Our men are in need of help. Lieutenant General Harry Taylor. Yeah, I don't recognize... These might be generic names because I don't recognize any of these names. Another captured message. I must inform you that we are highly concerned about the advance of Game Time towards Richmond. My corps consisted of 5,700 trained soldiers is heading to reinforce your army and will rendezvous with you shortly. Okay, so my thoughts about that battle map did work out correctly. That was an optional battle that we did. So our only choice now is the first bull run. That's beautiful. So far we've been figuring out this game pretty well. And it's starting to grow on me. If we get a victory on this deal, we're going to have a lot of moolah and a lot of men. You're going to get 15,000 available soldiers and 256,000 money if you get a victory on this. We're going to start. I cannot promise we'll finish. Hold on. Might see 1,000 dude brigades in future battles. Maybe overkill at the moment. It might be. Rifles in the thousands to distribute among the divisions makes sense. Yeah, some of them starting rifles, they had a lot available in the shop. Any message that mentions Game Time, receivers beware. Well, I appreciate that, but so far not really. Now, if we were to go back in the past on some Civil War Generals 2, oh my goodness, it's game over. I've got that game down pat. Alright, Battle of Bull Run, 21st of July, 1861. Several miles to the east, the Confederate Army of P.G.T. Beauregard has deployed south of Bull Run River to guard Manassas Railroad Junction from the other side. Brigadier General Irvin McDowell is leading the Union Army and is looking for a weak point to attack. The Confederate Army is stretched out to defend all possible river passages. Their left flank is vulnerable and is where the bulk of the Union Army is going to attack. Which is here, because this is the Confederate line, and their left flank would be on the left side of their line, which is right here. At first, you are going to lead some of McDowell's troops in a decoy action at the stone bridge. Their mission will be to screen our primary flanking maneuver through Sudley Ford. Next, your army, backed by McDowell's main force, will launch a powerful attack from the west. The main objective will be to surprise and quickly overwhelm Beauregard's left flank before Joseph E. Johnston reinforces him. So it looks like to start the battle off, we're going to be in control of some other brigades over here at the Stone Bridge. And then later in the battle, if we can annoy the Confederates here at the bridge, later in the battle, we'll come over here. I don't know what that... So I think that's kind of how it's going to go. Wait. Hold on. Okay, this is our army here. No, it isn't. Hold on. Okay, so this is what, apparently, what McDowell has. He's got 1 corps, 2 divisions, 15 brigades, 9,000 soldiers, and 30 guns. And then when we click ours on there, it adds our guns, our stuff to it. Whew. Okay, this is going to be a rain dinner, but we have got time still. So we're going to get into, at least get started on this battle of Bull Run. And I need to keep an eye on the timer. Okay, the rebels are guarding the Manassas Railroad Junction with strong forces a few miles east of this location. Okay. Bull Run River is defended by several CSA brigades, and forcing our way through could be risky. It is advised to initiate a feint attack on this bridge with a small amount of regiments. Our main force can pass the river here and attack the left flank. Okay, so to start the battle, apparently we're going to be messing around that bridge. If we act fast, the rebels will have no time to reinforce and will be forced off the field. But me, I know better than that. Anytime you rush on these games, you end up getting rocked. Then we will move east and deal the final blow. Okay, yeah, we're ready. In about an hour, our divisions will arrive. Okay, so right now we're just in charge of 2 lonely brigades here. So right now, we've got 3 infantry brigades 2 artillery brigades. Okay, so it says mission time 2:52. Capture Matthews Hill and capture the stone bridge. So that's the stone bridge. And where is Matthews Hill? Right here. Matthews Hill is right here. So our main force needs to come up here to Matthews Hill. Over here, we just want to attack the stone bridge. Yeah, I'm kind of understanding how the troops move. So right now we have the 1st Ohio, 2nd Ohio, and 2nd New York, and 2 artillery brigades here. Not sure what guns they have, but these aren't part of our corps. They're a separate part of the army that we're in control of. Okay, our artillery does have range over there, which is good. Okay, let's move our artillery up a little bit. Hoping that our artillery can rough up that infantry a little bit. Behind that fortification there. I think we did make the right call increasing the size of our brigades to 700, because these starting brigades here are like 6 something to start with. Gonna let the timer go down a little bit. We'll get to a little bit less than 2 minutes, and I'll take all 3 brigades and charge in there. Maybe by that time he'll be down to like 400 some. We got another brigade up here. Oh, a scout. So there's not too many crossings here. Bring our scout up here. Your soldiers leading the flanking attack. Okay, so they've already come into the fray here. I'll bring my scout over here. Yeah, this is grand battle here. They're not kidding when they said grand battle. They're doing fine. Keep them right there. Alright, our scout. Our general's right here. Yeah, they're doing really good. Matthews Hill must be secured. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it. Calm down. There's our skirmishers. Bring the skirmishers up here. Alright, we're going to chance something here. Oh, he's got skirmishers back there. That's not good. He had some skirmishers hiding there. Alright, these two artillery guns. Position them right there. Bring up our artillery right here. I think we've taken the stone bridge here. Alright, you two gentlemen, reform your line. And we're getting engaged. That's not good. Oh, this is chaos. You come over there, cover the artillery. I'm trying to get this infantry formed up here. And we do have a lot more coming into play up here. We'll bring them up there. This is going to be tricky holding this spot. Uh-oh, these artillery are about out of ammo. Double quick. Get the supply wagon up there. we got over here. We got over on the stone bridge pretty good, but now we're having a hard time holding it. If I'm not talking a lot, it's because I'm just focusing on this. I think once this army group over here gets up here, we'll be able to kind of... Oh, thank goodness, we got some reinforcements. Let's get these guys over here. 1 infantry and 2 artillery, Sherman Brigade. 1,300 man brigade, that's nice. This scout, just have him kind of keep an eye up here. Yeah, you need to get over here a little bit. Trying to be slow and methodical here. Get our skirmishers up here. Alright, these 3 infantry brigades. No. No. Right there. Nice, okay. Yeah, these 2 guns are out of ammunition. But these 3 infantry still got ammunition, so they can hold the stone bridge. Sherman's little area over here, he can come down and assist the stone bridge area. Move our scouts up. Matter of fact, our 2 skirmishers. Pull them up here. Oh, he's got a fresh infantry brigade coming up here. That is terrible. And we need to get through there quick. We're in big trouble right here. The rebels withdrew to Henry Hill. Interesting. We outnumber the enemy, and we must keep pushing forward. The Confederates are establishing their defenses on top of this hill near Henry's farm. Okay. General Jackson has been spotted with fresh troops coming from the south. Okay. We must break the hill's defenses before the arrival of rebel reinforcements, awaiting your orders to attack. Okay, so apparently we need to keep pushing south quicker than later. We have another infantry brigade here. One thing about selecting and unselecting the units is you kind of need to get off of the brigade a little bit. Before you try to give them orders to go anywhere. Okay, finally we're getting across that bridge over there. We need to get these guns up here quick. Yeah, these infantry brigades are in trouble here. Need to get a supply wagon over there. We'll get a supply wagon over there. It'll rearm these two artillery brigades and these infantry brigades. Alright, let's put our scout way over here. No. There we go. Oh man, we were in trouble right here. I'm trying to sneak this supply wagon over here to give these guys some ammunition. We're in bad ammo over there. I'm pretty confident that Sherman can kind of hold them back a little bit. Sherman and Keyes can kind of assist while we get these gentlemen resupplied. Alright, get that skirmisher back up there. Get this artillery up. Scout, just keep the scout down here. So now our objective is to capture Henry Hill, which is right over here. Oh, the supply wagon is finally getting over here, my goodness. The supply wagon is finally gonna reload everybody over here. need to keep pushing. Hey, everybody over here, I think, is getting ammo now. See, you've got ammo. You've got ammo. And both of you are getting ammo now. Perfect. Okay. So now we can take all 3 of these brigades. Yeah, selecting is a little odd. There you go. So it's really not that much time you have. Yeah, if you're trying to make a box, you cannot be on top of any unit. Nice. Second Virginia surrendered. Okay, so I guess we've captured this brigade here. Really, we need to get these 3 infantry brigades over here. I wonder if there's anything in the settings. Oh, okay, wow. That artillery back here, the 2nd U.S., that's its range right there. It can shoot all the way from the Stonebridge Hill all the way over here. That's kind of impressive. So there's no lack of range on this. Yeah, we need to get up there quick. You know what? I'll tell you what we're going to do. Charge in there. I don't know how that Virginia 27th Virginia crossed the river. I guess you can cross the river. It's just really slow. Oh, I think we've got the Henry Hill here. I just put everybody to charge. So did we take the hill in time? Okay, you three need to form up right here. Oh, we captured another Confederate brigade here. Okay, we've captured the hill. So as far as I can tell, we've completed our objectives. And we've captured 2 brigades on top of it. There's Jackson, he's running for his life. The Confederates counterattack. Our men are exhausted from the continuous fight, and more rebels are coming. We should stop our advance and hold our ground. Okay, so does that mean that they're going to... So we've done good so far in the battle, but now we can kind of need to reform our line here and hold them. Because they're apparently going to be coming from the south. And my best guess is we need to hold the line in front of Henry Hill here. Alright, let's grab some of our artillery here. And get them up and into position. Alright, you 4 infantry brigades form up right here. You right here. You 2 form up here. And you 2 come over here. You also come down here. These 2 artillery brigades pull up there. Alright, let's get these 2. We'll keep Walton and Sherman in the back here. The skirmishers. Where's our other supply wagon? Sherman and Walton are guarding B here. The skirmishers will guard the 2nd Virginia. There's the other supply wagon. Okay, this is where he's coming for his counterattack. So you need to get up there quick. Double quick. If we get that artillery up into position. Alright, Sherman, fill that hole. Walton, just guard that captured Confederate brigade there. General game time. Just encourage the troops as best you can. Alright, artillery, start firing. Same with you. Get up there. Alright, get that supply there. Get that gun up into position. Alright, you just get right there. Not sure where all our scouts way down here. So all we've got to do is just hold this position now. Oh yeah, we've got this. Our artillery is about to start ripping them up. Everybody's good on ammo across the board. Protected. Our scouts are just harassing him in the rear. We're just being an annoyance. He's going to chase us down. Oh, nice. Nice fire. Kind of hard to get your line perfect, but it's a bit more realistic. Oh, he's got nothing now. We've got Henry Hills so covered. We brought everything to bear. You know what? No, that's a bad idea. He's got an infantry back there. Our scouts are just roaming around behind his lines, being a nuisance. We really could move up a little bit. No, not you, not you. His last-ditch effort to try and break our position. We've just got all of our cannons back here. Okay, so this supply wagon might be empty. What about the other supply wagon is not? Oh, we were punishing him so bad. Little rear cavalry action here. Alright, get the supply wagon. Get it! Oh, I think we captured his supply wagon. We did. Not sure what difference that makes, but so you can't do a group charge, I don't think. I think you have to individually select each brigade in order to do a charge. I'm trying to charge Johnston's position here. Alright, you just hold here. You two move up. Oh my goodness, we ripped them up. Where's that cavalry? Okay, he's got a little. Oh, he's. Ooh, okay. He's holding out in this corner here. I wonder if our cavalry can capture that supply wagon too. We captured this one. It's getting bloody down here. Finish him off. Oh, he's got an infantry back here? What the heck? No idea where that came from. And we captured another supply wagon of his. And we just captured a Confederate brigade here. Boy, we are capturing everything on this. Alright, Howard, you might need to move up and assist. The 2nd New York here is getting in trouble. Dude, this is turning out to be a complete rout. Cutting off his retreat and everything. Captured 2 supply wagons, 3 Confederate brigades. Alright, you just keep your eye on that brigade. Oh yeah, that broke him. Ugh. destroyed that brigade. I'll be honest, I don't know what he has left. I think we've eliminated every... Looking at the timer. Okay, the timer, it gives you plenty of time to hold. Not only did we hold, we still got plenty of time left, and we eliminated him bad. Can we do a group charge? Maybe not. Oh, we are just routing him off the field. Alright, bring the prisoners up. Smith surrendered. Another brigade surrendered. Alright, you three. Need to get up here. As best as I can tell, that seems to be the last of the fighting. Did the 2nd New York and the 2 Ohio brigades that started over here by Stonebridge, they really held their own this whole battle. Exhausted. All 3 of you will come up here. I think we won this battle hands down. And there's still like 25 left on the ticker. I don't think that's seconds. I think it's like... I think it's about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay, it's about 10 seconds. This timer up here, you think it's only 23 seconds, but actually it's like 10 seconds for each number. So that's like 2 minutes, 20 seconds on the timer. Something like that. 220 seconds. So that's like 200 seconds, so that's like 3 minutes, essentially. When it's 18, it's exactly 3 minutes. So yeah, it's exactly 3 minutes left on the timer. Yeah, I don't think there's a group charge if you have everybody selected, because it doesn't give you the charge option. But if you do like one at a time, you know your boy were a fan of charges. Dude, he's got nothing. Wow, we completely obliterated him. Absolutely smoked him. My goodness. I was kind of listening to the replay. My goodness, okay. So that was the strength of the army. Pretty much the same. But man, that was like, oh, we just owned him. Owned him. We captured a lot. Alright, all the goals. Wow, Sherman did a lot of damage. He must have like a good rifle or something. And keys too. The only Confederate brigade on the first page on kills was his artillery here. Which I think that was the artillery that was holding the stone bridge. Yeah, everybody got a promotion in that battle. Okay, goods. So what did we capture? We captured a bunch of farmer muskets, a bunch of supplies. Okay, so getting the supply wagon, I think, got us those supplies. Captured some more 6-pounders. And we rescued some Lorenz rifles. Cook and Brother rifle. My goodness. Oh, another medal. Two career points. Plus 10 reputation. 2254 prisoners exchanged for 1,000 additional recruits. Okay, so that is the benefit to having some of his brigades surrender to you, is you can exchange those prisoners for additional recruits. So we just got like 13,000 additional recruits and 232,000 on money for that first grand battle there. And we can make a second corps too. Okay. Wow. That was crazy battle. My goodness. Okay. Let's get these two brigades up to snuff here. We had those two artillery at 6 each. Now, I don't know why this one has an arrow here. Get it back up to 700. Yeah, see, we actually retain. So that's how it works. You retain a lot more of your bonus if not so many of your troops die. Because your veterans, you got a lot of veterans helping out with the strength of the brigade. So this Walton brigade, he took a lot of casualties. But we'll get him back up to 700. Right now, all three of our infantry have Lorenz rifles. Actually, we have 4 infantry. This guy took massive casualties. He went from 700 down to 260. My goodness. He took a beating. So his skills will go down a little bit, but he's still got a few veterans in there. See, these three right here, Walton, especially Loomis and Bristow, they kept a lot of their skill stayed pretty high because they didn't take too many casualties. All right. I think we did lose one of our skirmisher brigades, though. It got completely destroyed. Alright, pull this guy back up to 200. I'm debating on making an additional infantry as opposed to a skirmisher. Or a cavalry. We've been doing pretty good with the cavalry. Let's get a cavalry brigade here. Because apparently one of our skirmisher brigades got annihilated. Palmetto and Saber. That's what they currently have. So we could get something better than that. Okay, so the melee goes down a lot when you switch to the rifle. But I think with the rifle and the cavalry, it might be a little bit more. Let's go with this Colt. Colt pistol, and we still have the saber to charge. I do like to charge with the cavalry. The Colt and the Remington might be the two best options for that. So do we want our cavalry to be 250 man? Or 300? Okay. Wait, go to career. I don't know what noise I'm hearing. I feel like I'm hearing a strange alarm outside. Alright, training. Oh, thank you, Welkin Knights. That was actually a really good battle. We absolutely smoked him on that battle. Shocking, too. It's my first time playing this game. Okay. Next level. The organization. Okay, the organization is the one that lets you increase the size. Five brigades per division. So if I put it up, if I use both of our career points and get the organization up there, then theoretically okay, so maybe that didn't work. Okay, next level is 5 brigades per division. So if we increase this one more, we can be able to have a 5th brigade in each division. But right now, we're able to have a 3rd division with a total of 4 brigades in our 1st corps. And we also have a 2nd corps too. So we actually got some significant... We might create a 2nd corps first. That way we have 2 separate army groups. And we might create a 2nd corps here. So it costs to make a division. Now you can start making a whole 1,000-man brigade. Okay. That might be the size to go with, to be honest. We've got plenty of that rifle. But preferably, you'd want something a little bit more effective. That's only slightly better in the melee. The Lorenz is a really good. I'm starting to see the Lorenz. It's a really good rifle to start off with.
Yes,
Do
sir.
we want it to be 1,000-man though? We might start upping everything up to 800-man brigades. Because there's still about 3,000 Lorenz that we can purchase from the shop. So we'll do the same thing, make another 800-man brigade. Almost be easier to be able to type the numbers with the Lorenz. Yeah, this is pretty cool. You can make your armies like this. Definitely digging this. Okay, in this brigade, we need a couple artillery. So let's give our second corps here. We've got plenty of ordnance. Plenty of field gun and ordnance. I'd like to have some howitzers, but let's have this brigade.
Sir, yes, sir.
Rock some howitzers. 12-pound howitzers. Same thing over here. 12-pound howitzers. So this is our first corps. See, I almost feel like we need to upgrade the guns or the amount of troops. Like the skirmishers, maybe put it up to 250. The artillery. You're just like slowly building it up larger each time. Because, man, it just seems like it almost seems like we have limitless money and supply. I bet when you play as the Confederacy, it's not like that at all. And we still got about 1,000 Lorenz rifles
Yes,
we're
sir.
able to purchase. Okay, let's see here. Physical training. Ammo and efficiency. So if they have a star, our two artillery have this little star here. That means they get a perk. Okay, so this first core is ready. Let's keep working on our second core here. We've got some howitzers here. Oh, not enough howitzers. Dang it. We'll get a 250-man skirmisher line here. We're working on our second core right now. Okay, the hunter is the basic.
Yes, sir.
When that guy said yes, sir, it sounded like the voice. It sounded like the voice from this old game called Commando. One of the characters in there. Every time he said yes, sir. All right, let's get another cavalry brigade on our second corps here. We've got 200 available Colt. So that right there tells us that this is going to be a 200-man brigade. Rocking the Colt 1855 and Saber. And probably 2 more infantry. Yeah, we'll do 2 more infantry in this brigade here. But our weapons are kind of getting a little low here. We've got plenty of the Springfield 1842. We only have 1,000 more of the Lorenz rifles. Ooh, we actually have a lot of the Springfield 1855, which is actually better than the Lorenz. So we'll make 2 brigades here with the Springfield 1855. Oh, we've still got so much money. I guess that's what the rest of this stream's going to be. It's just going to be making our additional second core here. I hate how our guns are uneven, though, but we don't have enough 12-pound howitzers. All right, pull that down to 800. And Springfield 1855. Same with the Harper's Ferry. We've got plenty of them. Plenty of them for purchase, too. $24,800 men. Oh, so actually, each corps can have 3 divisions now. Right now, we just have 2 full divisions. So we could actually have even more. Our second division will keep it at, or our second corps will keep it at 2 divisions right now. Our first corps will start working on a 3rd division. We've got 4 infantry. We'll probably do 2 infantry and 2 more artillery. Yeah, 800. Give these guys the Harper's Ferry, which isn't going to be good for melee, but it'll be good for reloading and efficiency. So we don't want them to get into too much. The better our weapons get, the more we just want to kind of stay at range. Some of those beginning weapons seem to be a little bit better at melee action. Alright, artillery, we need to see what guns we have available. Plenty of 6-pounder field guns. We do have more Napoleons for sale. And ordnance. We also have some Parrot for sale. Oh, the 24-pound howitzer. I want it.
Sir, yes, sir!
We're just going to make 2 24-pound howitzer guns brigades. Just because I want to see how big. Those are the only available guns we have for that. We can't go any higher than 4. There was only a total of 8 for sale. Okay, so, yeah, first corps is poof, stout. Second corps, we can still make an additional 3rd division on it. Although our money is finally starting to go down. Yeah, it would be a little bit expensive to make another cavalry. I'd like another cavalry. What if we went down to 200? Yeah, even with the basic weapon. We do have 98 of this Remington available. What if we just made a small 98? Ah, you can't go that small. Dang it. Trying to use up that last 8,000 we have. We could make a infantry brigade here. We do have 1,000 guns here. In our armory, we've got plenty of this Springfield 1842. So if you did that, it doesn't cost anything. So you could actually go like really high. So basic weapon, but it's like 2,000 man brigade. Same with here, basic weapon. We've still got 1,700 available. 1,700 available, yeah. Perfect. So we have used all of our money, but we have a huge First Corps now with 3 divisions, 12 brigades, 6 infantry, a cavalry, a sharpshooter, or a skirmisher, and 4 artillery. Big Napoleon guns, 12-pounder Napoleons, and some 24-pound howitzers. And our Second Corps has 4 infantry brigades with good rifles, 2 infantry brigades that have 2,000 soldiers in each, but they just have the basic starting rifle, which isn't half bad. And they also have a cavalry, a sharpshooter, and some 12-pound howitzers. And this is stacked. Okay, wait a second. We need to save. Because that was a lot of work right there. North Camp 2. Save. Yeah, don't lose that. So, as far as I can tell, all of our troops, it'll tell you if the leader is wounded or dead. Because it'll kind of force you to replace it when you're on this upgrade screen. So we have learned a lot today on this. In obedience to my received orders, we battled the enemy in Bull Run and lost almost all our artillery and supplies. I've already sent my battle report to headquarters, but please make sure your general received my request for more troops. If I don't have support quickly, I have no chance to hold against game time. That's so funny. An urgent report. This message is strictly confidential and must not be discussed yet with your subordinates. We have strong indications that the rebels are mustering more than 24,000 troops to reinforce their corps after the Battle of First Bull Run. In order to preserve the morale of your army, please handle this information with discretion. Okay. Okay, so right now, the map kind of moved a little bit to the west. So you have this grand battle of Shiloh here, which is a big deal. But you also have these two individual battles here, which are like optional, which is what we figured out earlier. So this is definitely the thing to do, is to play the optional leading up to the grand battle. And I'm kind of going in by the date too. So both of these are February 1862, April 1862, and this one's October 1861. So we'll start here tomorrow or whenever I come back on for a live stream. We'll start here at the river crossing, October 1861, optional battle. Then go to this optional battle, February 1862. And then continue on to the grand battle. Which, that grand battle, you get another big chunk of money if you win it. And both of these are nothing to sneeze at either. But I think the money made from these two battles will pretty much just be replenishing your troops. And then the big battle, you're kind of building onto your army. But just from that first battle alone, in the first three battles we did today, the first battle, and then the optional battle, and then the Manassas, that Manassas gave us so much money from winning that we upped our army considerably. So I've got a save right here. And we have a beautiful, beautiful start to what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Okay, so right here on this battle, you just pick one corps. I think the bigger battles, you can deploy both of your corps. But either way, we have two corps. So it'll be pretty much just us playing this battle this time. Right on. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Oh, you too, brother. I appreciate you, Welcome Knights, coming in. That was a lot of fun today playing this game for the first time. And this is definitely going to be a treat to continue on. I'll put a post up when we come back to it. Hopefully tomorrow. We shall see. Until then, my friends, we are out. And we will see everybody on the next one. Peace.